Oh, thank you very much. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks to everyone at the People's Assembly who invited me to participate here today. I'm particularly grateful because something that is about where we hope to address inequality and unfairness. I obviously face accusations of being, part of the 1% myself, but I wasn't designed in a laboratory with Jimmy Carr and Adele. I'm from Grays in Essex. I signed on for 8 years. I lived on benefits myself. Were it not for the benefits I received, I would not have been able to work on my quite severe heroin and crack addiction. So I'm not suggesting that is what the majority of service users and benefit users are using their benefits on. But I suppose what I want to address is this, that it is not inadvertent or irrelevant or hypocritical that I speak to you from the position of celebrity. The reason I became, worked to get into this position is because where I grew up, Grays in Essex, I felt like there were low expectations, low possibilities for people. People like me didn't have an awful lot of opportunity. I was presented with a marvellous, glistening spectacle. I remember as a kid when they built Lakeside Shopping Centre, I felt it was going to be the best thing that happened to my town and my community. Little did I realise that what that would do would suck the life out of the town centre, destroy the ties of community, and along with the erosion of jobs in that area, the closure of the Ford's factory where my grandfather and many of my friends worked, it brought to its knees a community of proud working people. This is an issue that affects the 100%, because none of us can be happy as long as any of us are treated with discrimination, as long as any of us suffer from inequality. I feel qualified to talk on this issue because when I was poor and complained about inequality, I was accused of hypocrisy, I was accused of bitterness and jealousy. Now I've got some money and I talk about inequality, they just accuse me of hypocrisy. It seems simply this subject ain't wanted on the agenda. Any event like this that draws people together, where we acknowledge our common unity, a coalition of people coming together to support an important issue like this, shows the people that, work there, and they are just people. I've met them, and Caroline, she's alright. It's not like they're inherently evil, is it? It's not like that they too have like a human essence and a sort of somewhere within them, souls. But for what I think is important, what's important for me is the acknowledgement that power isn't there, power is here, power is within us. In a way, the revolution that's required is not a revolution of radical ideas, but simply the implementation of would be nice, actually, where people were represented, where people's feelings were represented. I don't believe that the people of this country want to focus their hatred and anger on other people that don't have wealth or power. It's quite clear that the people that have wealth and power are the people that need to change, are the people that need to acquiesce, are the people that need to yield. So focusing our antipathy upon one another is unnecessary and unproductive. Coalitions of this nature have to grow. Collectivization of power has to grow. We have to accept responsibility for our own communities, take power back from here, and continue to recognise that power is with us in our essence.